What's up YouTube, Winterguard here. So I'm going to be putting out a series of quick tip videos for Path of Exile 2 to help the beginners that are just getting into the game, that have not played this franchise before, just get things started and hopefully answer some questions that might arise as you get into gameplay. So today we're going to jump into gem cutting, which is a key component of the game itself. This is how you get your class skills. You don't level and get them. You will find what they call uncut skill gems, and what this will do is unlock your various skills you use on your character. So just to get into this real quick, you'll see it gives you instruction, and there's a tutorial in game that's really good, but just in case you haven't, you had that turned off or whatever, we'll do it here. You right click on the skill gem. As you see, it will show you the skills available to you. These have some pre-requirements, which are spirit, so they're not available as yet. We have these two available to us. This is the witch, if you don't recognize the tree. And we'll select one. As you can see, let's go back to the inventory real quick. These are leveled. You'll see this is level 2. They start at level 1. I just didn't have any available, so we'll just use level 2 as this is your first one. And we'll select a skill. If you click it, it'll give you a quick video of how the skill works. Very useful. I'm glad they put this feature in the game. It's helped me out a lot. And what you'll do is you'll engrave it, and it will turn it into the actual spell. And the way this works is you right click it again, and it opens up the skill tab where you will allocate your different skill gems. You'll place it in an open slot, and this makes it ready for use. The one thing you have to keep in mind is you have to select it. As you see, it doesn't propagate onto your hotkeys, so you'll have to take this. In this case, I'll put it on right click on the mouse, and now when you right click, that spell's available. Now you'll see there's 2 open slots, and these are for support gems, and it works the same way. If you look here, I have an uncut support gem, and if you right click that, then it does the same thing. It opens up a menu of support skills that you could attach to that spell that you have, and you could just select the one that fits your play style. And I'm not going to turn, that's the last one I got there, so we'll go back into inventory. I have one already made, and you could just right click the one that's already made, and you could just stick it here. And you see there's 2 open slots, but there's more that will become available to you later in the game. But as you can see, we now have that skill ready to use. One thing to keep in mind, and it's kind of weird why this is not the case, you cannot currently get to the gem cutting screen to look at all the skills via a hotkey of any sort. It's not in the menu. It's just not available. You can't get here yet. So until they patch this in so that there's a hotkey to get to this screen, you might want to keep one of these uncut skill gems in your inventory somewhere, just a low level one that lets you open this up if you want to, kind of look down and decide how you like planning out your character or whatnot. Just keep that in mind. The only one available is where you get to this UI here, where you'll have your list of different spells that you could, add to your hotkeys down here for play, and how you have your sport gems get in place. Keep this in mind. A lot of these skills tend to synergize fairly well. Just look through, and if you have a build style in mind that you kind of want to follow, look at how the synergies work and kind of keep those tuned to each other. If you want maybe some tips on that, as we get further in, we can put out some videos on that. But for now, you're just going to have to read descriptions. And again, there are a ton of build videos out there, I'm sure, already, so you can check those out as well. But if you want to just I personally like to just play and figure it out myself. So just if that's your style, just look over the description, see how things work together, and go from there. But we're going to go ahead and leave it here for now. We'll get into other tips as we go. If you have any suggestions or any questions that you want to be addressed, put it in the comments, and we'll leave it here for now. Keep on farming.